make your remarks short so we can continue the conversation, and hear as well from the private sector who will have questions for you. And I'm sure you also have questions for the private sector to engage you.
Thank you, Excellency. You know, politicians, sometimes when they see the microphone, we tend to speak longer, even when it's not necessary. But I'll keep it very short. When I was waking up to speak, and Anne said, Governor Muthomi, Korea asked whether there's any manufacturing in pulses. And Your Excellency, we do not have to have real manufacturing to add value. In this country, we have a lot of counties that are producing pulses that are going to the market and fetching the wrong value just because our farmers are not organized. And me, I'll just talk about two things. I'll talk about the power of numbers in between our counties, because now we are going to have 47 mini centers for value addition. And if you're not careful, everybody needs to be stuck with their own small numbers. And that is why we must have a conversation between ourselves in what we can be able to do within our individual counties, coordinating or collaborating with the neighboring counties. I'll give a very good example. I've been having a conversation between Governor Ann, Governor Baride, and the Meru County about what we produce. But there is no value in having tannery in Tharaka-Nithi, having another one in Embu, another one in Meru, and that each one of us has small manufacturing with cost. And that is why we've agreed that CES can bring me the hides and the skins. Same with Anna Igoro, because she doesn't have a lot of animals, because she does a lot of rice. And we have now manufacturing that is based on numbers. And lastly, if that makes sense, of course, to most other counties, it is going to be duplicated all over, so that we can be able to have the value of the numbers in having synergy in one production. Your Excellency, you gave me a call the other day and gave me instructions, which I took very seriously. You're not aware that when you called me about the green grams, our people had gone slow on production because of the same problem that Governor of Kitui is experiencing of the prices. So what we did an emergency and we bought certified seeds. And the production at the moment is so high, not just in Tharaka-Nithi, in Kitui, and even in Embu, because the rains were good. And now there's an outcry, because we already announced to them the government is going to take over through the National Trading Corporation and buy the same. So we need to be also alert and be very timely in what we promise our farmers, like Susan was putting it. Because every time we have our production with the promise of the farmers that we can be able to deliver the market and we don't, then it's a problem during the next production. A farmer has no business producing what they more than what they can consume if all of it go to waste. But I'm happy I'm speaking to the people who are involved in manufacturing, in value addition, which is Kenya, which is KEPSA, and we're in the right market. So again, as I finish, kindly, Moses Kuria, let us see what we can do with the Kenya National Trading Corporation, because right now those places are no-go zone for us as a government, when the people are walking around with half prices of what they were fetching before because of our production. Thank you very much.
I think we will cede the space now to the private sector so that the conversation goes on the other side, and if there's another round of questions, then the governors who haven't spoken the opportunity to contribute and also respond to the private sector questions.
Thank you, Chair. As we begin this conversation, what we did, Your Excellency, we didn't invite all the sectors. So the associations that you see here today and some of the private sector leaders are the ones around this conversation. So there are many others. So you'll see ASNET here, you'll see Chamber here, you'll see professionals here, you'll see SME here, you see KM here, but there are many others who are not here. But let me recognize the chair of KEPSA, who is here with us. As